Look at our state's capital in Austin, where we could also see history unfold there in just a few hours. Today, closing arguments will begin in suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton's impeachment trial.
Now, he has pleaded not guilty to all 16 articles related to bribery, corruption, and misuse of office. Our Teresa Woodard is at the state capitol with a preview of what we can expect today.
Testimony is now over, so senators will soon begin deliberating the future of now suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton. That means some kind of Texas history could be made today.
Your Honor, Attorney General Ken Paxton rests.
The defense had one mission: to plant seeds of reasonable doubt.
Did Ken Paxton ever indicate expressly or implicitly that these former staffers needed to be fired because they made a report to law enforcement?
Not to my knowledge.
They tried to build the case that Ken Paxton never retaliated against employees who reported him to the FBI.
Did the Office of Attorney General have legitimate, non-retaliatory reasons for terminating these staffers' employment?
In my opinion, yes.
But moments later, the Human Resources Director for the Office of Attorney General could not dispute this timeline.
November 2nd, a month after going to the FBI, David Maxwell was fired.
Yes.
November 2nd, a month after going to the FBI, Mark Penley was fired.
Yes.
November 17th, 6 weeks after going to the FBI, Ryan Vassar is fired.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the expression, "There's no coincidences in Austin"?
The defense called 4 witnesses, all current OAG employees, who said they never saw Paxton abuse his power.
There's kind of an old saying in the legal profession that his name's on the wall. It's his agency, and he's the duly elected Attorney General. So it's his law firm.
But prosecutors jumped on that, an associate deputy calling the AG's office Paxton's law firm.
Who do you think your client is, Mr. Kinghorn?
Who is my what?
Who is your client?
My client?
Yes.
Is the Attorney General.
Would you believe me if I told you that when you work for the Office of the Attorney General, you work under his authority and for him, but your client is and only ever is the state of Texas?
Objection, Your Honor.
Closing arguments are set to begin at 9 o'clock this morning, and each side gets 1 hour. In Austin, I'm Teresa Woodard.
In order for suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton to be convicted, there needs to be a 2/3 majority vote. That is 21 senators, which means 9 Republicans would need to join 12 Democrats. A reminder, this is not a criminal trial, so if Paxton is found guilty, he would only be removed from office, not imprisoned. Governor Abbott cannot pardon him. If he is found not guilty, he can return to work. We will bring you those closing arguments live here on WFAA. You can also watch on our streaming app, WFAA Plus. Investigative reporter Tanya Iser is continued to be joined by legal and political experts for analysis. So if you're on the go, we're also streaming it at WFAA.com and our YouTube channel.